अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा अवगति पर्यन्तं ज्ञानम् सन्वाच्यायाः इच्छायाः कर्म फलविषयत्वाद् इच्छायाः ज्ञानेन हि प्रमाणेन अवगन्तुम् इष्टं ब्रह्म. So what is that jnana? Jnanena hi pramanena brahma avagantum ishtam. Brahma is to be known through the means of that jnana. And what is that jnana? Akhandakara vritti. See, here jnana is taken as the means and jnana itself is the end. What is the difference then? Where jnana is the end, Brahma jnana is the end, called as avagati, Brahmavagati. It is called as Brahmavagati. Whereas this is called as the jnana. In the jnana level, akhandakara vritti is there. But when it fructifies, nishtha is gained, that akhandakara vritti drops. What is there is direct anubhava, direct cognition, direct knowledge of Brahma. That is what is called as sakshatkara. That sakshat word you have seen. What is that sakshat? Avyavadhanena, without any intervening factor. Even pramana is not there. Even vritti also is not there. It has done its job. It has done its job. And then how can you know it without vritti? Atma is swayam jyoti swaprakasha anubhava Swarupa, it doesn't need the mediation of Pramata or Anubhavita or Ahankara or Pramana. Nothing is required. It is self-evident. If Atma were self-evident, how is it that we could not know the earlier? Avidya Avarana was there, and that Avidya Avarana is removed by who? Jnana Vritti, Akhandakara Vritti. With this, you will be able to clear this, know better the Atma Bodha word. See, after this verse as such. Ajnana kalusham jivam jnanabhyasad vinirmalam krutva jnanam swayam nashet jalam katakarenuvat. Jiva, who because of ignorance and consequent adhyasa and identification anatma appears kalusham, muddled as it were, appears as samsari. Ajnana kalusham jivam jnanabhyasad vinirmalam krutva, having purified by jnanabhyasa. Abhyasa means repetition. What is that repetition of jnana? Akhandakara vritti. This is that jnana. That jnana is what? Akhandakara vritti. It needs lot of preparation. What was preparation? Sadhana chatush sampatti, shravana, manana, nididhyasana. So with this jnana, jnanabhyasa, by repetition, jnanabhyasa, vinirmalam krutva. What is that making it pure? Ajnana and ajnana kruta, avarana, with all adhyasta removed, pure. Then what happens to that jnana, that vritti? Because it also is in the realm of ajnana. Jnanam swayam nashe. That jnana itself, jnana means what? Don't think Brahmanyana goes afterwards. So not that. That antakarana vritti, which is akhandakara vritti, that also goes because ajnana gone, cause gone, and that goes. When it goes, chidabhasa in the akhandakara vritti also goes. What remains is Brahma, self-evident, swaprakasha, in its swarupa, free from ajnana and free from ajnana karya. Illustration is Jalam Kataka Renuva. It's an old days example, like that Kataka nut powder. I don't know, I don't know whether Ayurveda knows it. I don't know what is the Kataka nut powder. Olden days, you see, nowadays alum is used. It is in the place of alum only as such. That powder, if you sprinkle on the muddy water, not with bugs will remain. Only muddy water if you sprinkle, it makes a thin layer on the surface of the water. And then what happens? That layer goes on settling down. A layer of what? Kathaka nut powder. It goes on settling down. While it goes on settling down, all the suspension, mud suspensions settle down as a residual thing at the bottom. But if that nut powder remains in the water, it is still impure. That nut powder also settles down below as like that. If akhandakara vritti is still there, what is it? It is the effect of ajnana. Ajnana karya totally not gone, but it is necessary in the initial stages. Initial stages means what? Until the nishtha is gained, it is necessary. Finally, it also goes. This is what the process of gaining knowledge. This is what the swarupa of jnana. Now tell me, this akhandakara vritti is exactly like Brahma, is it not? It is like Atma. Is it? That is, what is that? It is drishya sahita or drishya rahita? Prapancha sahita or prapancha rahita? Sahita. Rahita. This akhandakara vritti is certainly free from nama rupatmaka drishya. But one little exception is that. Why? That guy itself is from drishya category. So therefore, except itself that vritti, which is ajnana karya, all other drishya are absent. At final level, that also goes. Is what remains? Nirguna, Nirvikalpa, Brahma, Atma alone remains. All drishya prapancha is gone. So this is also is what? This is a corollary. The corollary of this. The Akhandakara Vritti. So means Akhandakara Vritti means that Antakana Vritti which conforms to the Swarupa of Brahma. Now see, whether such a thing is possible and what is its relevance will be seen in the Gita Bhashya we are going to take hereafter. So that will be seen after. With the Atmakara Vritti. Is it first thing? Is it possible? Can Antakarna become like that? So, and its relevance, we'll see. Relevance we have seen here also. It removes the Ajnana and Ajnana Karya. But in a greater detail, we'll see in the subsequent portion also. So therefore, this is Nirvikalpa, wherein even the Triputi means triple form. What is that? Knower, known and knowing. Experience. That is Pramata, Pramana and Prama. Prameya. Pramana, Pramata, Pramana and Prameya. Prameya as an object. Brahma remains as an object. Knower, known, knowing goes. Experiencer, experienced, experiencing goes. Doer, done, doing goes. Because all are who? These are the forms of Ahankara. Ahankara, one who is identified with the embodiment. That is no more as such. All these are, they are in the realm of Ajnana only. It is called as Nirvikalpa. Nirvikalpa, Vikalpa Bheda. Bheda Rahita. It is a homogeneous Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. That is one thing. Other corollary is this. When this Akhandakara Vritti comes, it matures, whether it is there before maturity or after maturity when it gets dropped down, is there Anubhava of Atma or not? Is Atma experienced or not? We know the Swarupa of Atma is Anubhava Swarupa. What do you mean by Anubhava Swarupa? See, sun is Prakasha Swarupa. What do you mean by that? Always light. Is there even a split second where the light of the sun ceases to be there? You may not be able to see because of the clouds, but light is always there. Is it that? No. Acha, what is that today? 6 o'clock. Bombay. Acha. 6:49. Okay. Then what? Sun switch. Puts the switch on and then illumines. And when comes, the sunset comes, it switches off. Is it that way? No, it's all the time there. Like that, Atma is all the time Anubhava. But in the state of ignorance, what happens? Basic Anubhava principle is there, but it is intermixed with what? Nama Rupatmaka Drishya. What you are experiencing of the specific thing, and these specific things experienced are presented to you how? In terms of Antakarna Vritti. Means in the state of ignorance, same Anubhava Swarupa Atma being Anubhava always experiences there, but it is intermixed with the Nama Rupatmaka Vishayas. In the wake of knowledge, when the Akhandakara Vritti takes place, is these characteristic features of the Vishayas, Nama Rupatmaka, including the Pramata, Knower, etc., are they there?
No.
If they are there, it can't be Akhandakara Vritti. They are not there. Do you mean to say Anubhava Swarupa Atma ceases to be at that time?
No. Okay.
It continues. How it continues? Without the features of this Nama Rupatmaka Drishya. Is it not? In the state of ignorance, it is Anubhava, but with the features of Drishya, Vishayas, In the state of knowledge, it is anubhava without the features of nama rupa drishya. So therefore it continues. Otherwise, knowledge gained, and what happened? Anubhava Swarupa Atma ceased to be there. You know what happened? In your concern of earning lot of interest, capital also gone. See that? Atma gone. Atma ceases to be Anubhava Swarupa means what? Atma is no more Atma. So you have lost it. Jagadandhyam prasajjeta. So that will have no possibility of cognizing anything in the world. So no, it continues. So therefore, this is nothing but Anubhava. Now tell me, what is the distinction between the earlier Anubhava of Atma and present Anubhava of Atma? That is Sopadika, this is Nirupadika. That is with the Drishya, this is without the Drishya. Now, which is the correct Anubhava Atma? That is also Anubhava, experience of Atma. This is also experience. Which is the correct Anubhava Atma? Earlier with Drishya or without Drishya? So, therefore, this is what is called as Yathartha Anubhava. Yathartha means correct. Experience correct to its own true nature. So, this is what is called Yathartha Anubhava. That is where earlier you have seen in the context of gaining knowledge of perceptual objects, Vishaya Pratyaksha or Aparoksha, Yathartha Anubhava is indispensable. There Yathartha Anubhava of what? Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha Pratyaksha. Here Yathartha Anubhava of Aparoksha Swarupa Atma. If Yathartha Anubhava, an experience correct to the correct or in conformity with the Atma Swarupa is not there, that knowledge is at best paroksha. Paroksha, it is indirect. It is indirect. It needs further accomplishment. It is not complete as such. So therefore, this is Nirvikalpa, this is Yathartha Anubhava of Atma. So we should know when they say Atma Anubhava, Brahma Anubhava, what do you mean? In this Anubhava, even the one who experiences is not there. Do you know why? Because he is the imposter. Imposter means Adhyastha. That is why in the Bhashya of second chapter, stanza 69, I believe, Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam, Pramatritvam Nivartayat Pramanam Apramani Bhavati. When this takes place, even Akhandakara Vritti has done its job and Nishtha is gained. He says, that what does that knowledge do? Pramatritvam Nivartayat, eliminating the status of Pramata, the knower. That Pramana hitherto helped us, which is that Pramana? Jnana. It goes Apramani Bhavati. No more Pramana, because not necessary. How? Swapna Pramanavat. In dream, you are seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, etc. with Pratyaksha Pramana. Which Pramana Pratyaksha?
Dream.
Of dream. When you wake up, what happens? Everything, that Pramana is no more Pramana. Like that, even Vedanta helped us to get that final Pramana in terms of Akhandakara Vritti. And once the direct cognition, Sakshatkara is there, what remains is only Brahma and Brahma alone. So this is Akhand. And here already we have seen one thing. Antakarna must be like Atma. In what is it called? Atmakara or Brahmakara. And it removes the ignorance. Technically what it is called? Vritti Vyapti. Vrittya Ajnana Nashanam. By vritti, you destroy the ignorance. Which vritti here? Atmakara vritti, Brahmakara vritti, also called as Akhandakara vritti, you destroy. Then in the inert object, what happens? Vishayakara vritti is necessary. But afterward, to know the object which is jada in nature, so who makes you know that? Chidabhasa, called Phala. Which Chidabhasa? Chidabhasa obtained in that Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. It makes you know the object which is inert in nature. Here in Akhandakara Vritti also Chidabhasa is there. It has no job. Why it has no job? Because here that Chidabhasa is incapable of illumining, making you know Brahma, because Brahma is the Bimba and this is the Pratibimba. You can't see. You take a mirror and with the reflection of the sun you try to illumine sun. Is it possible? No. It gets overpowered and it becomes ineffective. Likewise, here in Akhandakara Vritti, Chidabhasa means Phala is there, but that Phala has no job. Phala Vyapti is not there, means it doesn't illumine this Brahma, because Brahma itself is self-evident, it is Swaprakasha. Now we have to see one Purvapaksha. What is the Purvapaksha? See, now we have seen role of Akhandakara Vritti is for what? That will be very clear. To remove the ignorance. Is it for to make you know a Brahma? No. This much means Vritti Vyapti is there. In short, Phala Vyapti is not. Now, what this Purvapaksha says is, to know Brahma, any specific Vritti called Brahmakara Vritti is not necessary. If Brahmakara Vritti is necessary, we will run into two problems. Purvapaksha, don't write that way. This Purvapaksha says, what is that? If Brahmakara Vritti is necessary, like to know Ghata, Pata, what you need? Ghatakara Vritti, Patakara Vritti, Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti required. Like that to know Brahma, if you need Brahmakara Vritti, Brahman will get externalized. Brahman will get extra. This extra is the imported word. I think that way entire English is imported. imported only as such. So what perhaps they mean is external means it may be objectified. Perhaps that may be this again. It may be objectified. Possible. That is what must be the meaning. That is what it will be. Brahman will be external. One thing. Like what? Ghatapata, which you need the Ghatakara, Patakara Vritti. Brahma also need Brahma Vritti, Brahmakara Vritti. Other thing, to know Purvapaksha, to know I have to repeat, otherwise you fellows are noting in such a way. And somebody says, who taught you? You know what happens? In Vedic chanting, etc. So in a congregation, many years, if somebody is wrongly chanting, the senior person very sympathetically comes and asks, who taught you? Who taught you? Acharya's name will be Uddhar. Uddhar. So that like that. The second thing they say is, see, Ghatapata, etc. need to be made known by what? Vritti, because they are Jada in nature. Purvapaksha, okay? Because there also is that coining is not proper. Because anyway, but that is what they say. They become Jada. So therefore, if Brahmakara Vritti is necessary, what will happen? Brahma will become Jada. You had it afterwards. So actually, I could have given you the homework. You yourself will be able to find the answer. What you have seen. Look. First question. If Brahmakara Vritti is necessary, Brahman will get externalized. See, let us take externalized, meaning it will get objectified. Who objectifies? Is it that Tattadakara Vritti objectifies, or the knower Pramata objectifies, subject objectifies? See, look, this is microphone. This is an object now? Is objectified. What does it mean? This means different from me. Me subject And different from me, the microphone object externalized. Bahya. External means Bahya. So this is Bahya. When you say Bahya, you take for granted somebody who is the subject. And who is the subject? Me. Who is that me? Identified with? No, you can't say here. When you objectify the object, the subject is who? Identified with the body. Is it not? Is it that microphone akara vritti makes it objectified? Pramata, the knower, making use of the pratyaksha jnanendriya, has what? Got this thing, and then this is knowledge has taken place. This is what? Microphone. This is microphone. I know microphone. That I is the subject and microphone has become the object. Fine. This much is true. That doesn't mean that vritti itself makes it object as such. So now the question is, if you don't need the vritti, please tell us, sir, what removes the ignorance? We have not told that vritti by yes. See, for practical purpose, we are saying vritti is taken as knowledge, but it jnana se upachara. Upachara means gaunata, secondarily. Why? Because it gives the knowledge of the specific feature of the object to be known. But real knowledge is the chaitanya reflected in the vishayakara vritti. So now, this vritti, what does it doesn't give the knowledge. Who gives the knowledge? Phalavyapti, chidabhasa in the vishayakara antakarana vritti. If this is the case, so when brahmakara vritti has taken place, so what does that brahmakara vritti do? Only removes the ignorance. If that is not necessary, they have to specify how ajnana is removed. Ajnana is there or not?
Yes.
Otherwise you won't come to Vedanta at all. How the ajnana vritti is removed, they have to say. No, Vedanta is pramana and therefore you gain the knowledge. We are analyzing how exactly Vedanta is capable of giving the knowledge. You can't beat around the bush like that. Vedanta is pramana. How that knowledge takes place? Without the vritti removing the ajnana, Vedanta cannot give. At best, what Vedanta can do? In a favorable, prepared circumstances, it can provide you a means which removes the ajnana. And what is that? Vishayakara or tattadakara or akhandakara vritti. And therefore, akhandakara vritti will objectify or externalize is not possible because it removes the pramata himself. When pramata is removed, subject is gone. What is there only? Brahma. Where is the question of objectification? One thing. There in the akhandakara vritti, one word has come. Tat pratibimba chaita. That? Yes. Satu chit pratibimba sahita sati pratyagabinnam adnyatam parabrahma vishayikritya. Vishayikritya means objectifying. What is that objectifying? Not with the subject. Itself conforming to Brahma. Means the vritti becomes like Brahma. It is not, that is because why? That vritti cannot objectify Brahma because the objectifier pramata himself is not there. That Vishayikritya should be very careful as such. Of course, there is a big discussion about this in Siddhanta Bindu. Brahma cannot be object of knowledge, but Brahma can be object of vritti. What do you mean by object of vritti? It is becoming just like the vritti, becoming just like Brahma. That is different thing. So that of Vishayikarana is different. So the pramata is not there, Vishayikarana is not there. Second thing, Brahma will become jada if vritti is required to eliminate. Who told you? Did you say that vritti makes you know? Even in pratyaksha jnana, who makes you know? Vritti only, Vishayakara antakarana vritti only removes the ignorance. Then who makes you know? Chidabhasa, called as phala, is it not? We already told you. Brahmakara vritti, Akhandakara vritti removes the ignorance, and the Chidabhasa is incapable of making you Brahma. Who removes what happens to the Chidabhasa? It becomes superfluous. It is superfluous. We are not said that vritti, Akhandakara vritti makes you know Brahma. Brahma is self-evident. What is that? What is required is only the removal of the ajnana. Afterwards, self-evident Brahma shines. This is what was told in Ratna Prabha also. See, in Avagati, Avarna Nivrutti Rupa Bhivyaktimat Chaitanyam Avagatihi. Avarna Nivrutti Rupa Abhivyaktimat Chaitanyam. Chaitanya, which is manifest, totally free from avidya and the avarna, veiling of ajnana. You have seen that, don't worry about it now. So that is that. So that is what is this is what the avagati is there. Means ajnana is not there, ajnana avarna is there. So therefore, Brahmavakara vritti will have to illumine the Brahma, and Brahma will become jada. This context doesn't arise because, so what vritti does is removes the ignorance. Phala-vyapti has no role to play as far as Atma, Brahma is concerned. So therefore, this is not, that means that Akhandakara vritti is not required, is not correct. If you say this way, at the stage of final knowledge, which is the stage? Akhandakara vritti, which Chidabhasa in it has already gone with Sakshatkara, and directly Brahma is cognized. Akhandakara vritti is not required. Yes, we accept. Why? Its job is over. Its job is over. But before that, to remove ajnana, Akhandakara vritti is not required. Then you have to tell us how ajnana. No, Atma will remove ajnana. Atma is kosi with ajnana. Brahma is very friendly with ajnana. Jnana or ajnana are both at the level of antakarana. Brahma faithfully illumines both jnana and ajnana. It is not opposed to ajnana. If jnana sarupa Atma Brahma were opposed to ajnana, do you know what would have happened? What would happen? I think I should give you a thesis. No, like that means high school right? If I were the Prime Minister, come on, write an essay. Like that, if Atma, Brahma were opposed to Ajnana, right, okay, tomorrow you can bring right. What will happen? Creation is not there, Jiva is not there, Vedas will not be there, Vedanta will not be there, Mumukshu will not be there, Acharya will not be there, Brahma Jnana will not be there. What will be there? Brahma. And how nice it would have been. Why this Ajnana has come? Ask Ajnana only. So that is, we can't see, we have to get out of that. See, when you are confronted with a very major problem, don't try to analyze how it has come, why it has come. First try to get out of it. Find out remedial measure and get out. Suppose accident has taken place and the fellow is seriously injured, rush him to the hospital. Huge mistake, etc. See, rush him to the hospital. Whose mistake? That is police department job. It is not your this thing. Yes, sir. Try to rescue him, that is, whether he can be saved or not. Etc. So like that, you get out of the ajnana, and this afterwards, then you can start asking questions. How did this ajnana came? How I became samsari? A camera has to be kept ready. See, you will laugh and go. Laugh at what? At our own stupidity. Why? Bondage was never there. It was Ajnana also, hitherto this Ajnana who has played havoc was never there. So that is that, discover that and then look back from here, don't go on say speculating all these things. So therefore, Brahmakara Vritti is necessary to remove the ignorance of Atma, Brahma. Brahmakara Vritti doesn't illumine or make you know Brahma, because the Chidabhasa has no job. It is self-evident and there is no question of Brahma becoming inert. Otherwise, there is no means of removal of ignorance of Brahma. Now, next question is this Akhandakara Vritti possible? Can Antakarana become just like Atma? Can it become just like Brahma? So is it possible? Is it possible for that to become like Atma, etc.? That we have to see. So that's it. So this we will see in the Gita Bhashya of chapter 18, stanza 50 and also 55, which I am not taking. Actually it is in 50 and 55. 55 I have not taken, only I am taking from 50. You take the second page of your supplement. After that, Pratyaga Bhinna Matram, that after 3 paras, Bhagavad Gita 1850, Siddham Siddhim Prapto Yatha Brahma Tathapnoti Nibodhame Samase Naiva Kaunteya Nishtha Jnanasya Yapara. I hope you got it. So now, this is the 50th stanza of Bhagavad Gita. Before this, Lord Krishna had told the means in terms of karma yoga to prepare the mind. Yatah pravrittir bhutanam yena sarvamidam tatam svakarmana tamabhyarcha siddhim vindati manavaha. I am not given that in your book. Say, worshipping the Parameshwara from whom all beings are capable of taking to their particular functions, or from whom everything is born. How? Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. Worshipping him by one's own karmas, manavaha siddhim vindati. Siddhi we have seen, siddhi is jnana kayendriyanam jnana nishtha yogyata lakshanam siddhim prapta. Now take the stanza itself now, take the from your supplementary note. See, a person siddhim praptaha, the one who has got siddhi. What is the siddhi? Not ashta siddhis here. See that it is given in your see. Siddhim praptaha means swakarmana ishwaram samabhyarcha. It is in the supplementary note, you see that. So, swakarmana, by performance of one's own karma, Ishwaram, Parameshwaram, samabhyarcha, having worshipped thoroughly. This is from stanza 46 of same 18th chapter, Yatah pravrittir bhutanam, etc. Samabhyarcha, tat prasadajam siddhim. Prasadajam means abhyarchana prasadaja. Born of this abhyarchana, prasada. What is that prasada? We have seen this word chitta shuddhi. Chitta shuddhi. What is the chitta shuddhi? Chittasya brahmakara prathananukula swachhata. This prasada word you have seen means chittasya of antakarana. Brahmakara means brahmaswarupa. Prathananukula, capable of that is exhibiting, displaying without adhyasta, that swachhata, that purity, that clarity of the antakarana which is capable of making you know exactly what Brahma is, that prasadajam. Prasadajam, born of that chitta prasada. What is it? Karyendriyanam jnana nishtha yogyata lakshana siddhi. Siddhi, accomplishment, characterized by the yogyata, fitness of kaya, body, physical body, indriyas, sense organs, organs of action. Fitness for what? Jnana nishtha yogyata. Fitness to begin the jnana nishtha. First jnana and then jnana nishtha. First knowledge must be born, akhandakara vritti must be born, and then nishtha, firm abidance or final of that. Avagati is avagati paryantam. That paryantam is nishtha, that final culmination. That is siddhi. So what is siddhi now? By proper performance of karma yoga, you get that chitta shuddhi, ready frame of mind, which is capable of knowing what Brahma Swarupa is. Now, siddhim prapta yatha. What is that yatha? There you have to see. Yena prakarena. By what means? In what manner? Yena prakarena. By what manner? Brahma apnoti. Brahma is Paramatma. The Brahma Paramatmanam apnoti, gains. Tatha. Tatha means tam prakaram. That mode, that manner means jnana nishtha prapti kramam. The manner in which jnana nishtha, final of knowledge, is gained. So again, jnana nishtha means first jnana and then nishtha. Jnana nishtha prapti kramam me nibodha. Me, from me, Lord Krishna said, nibodha, please know. See, look, all that is there is from Bhashya. This is not Samudaya, it is Shankara Bhashya. Only thing is, I have not taken continuous. If you continuous means it will be 2 pages. Whatever required, excerpts have been taken, but it is with Bhashya. That's why in between somewhere dots are there, etc. Is it not? Only relevant portion has been taken, but word by word, it is by who? Shankaracharya. Means I just because to point out it is authentic. Nobody can question it as such. So this aneha, the yatha me nibodha. So therefore, so anena. So anena miha samasena eva kaunteya jnana. Anena means by first line of this stanza, siddhim prapto yatha brahma tatha apnoti. Ya brahma prapti. See, second line is there. Yeah, see, first line what it speaks? Brahma apnoti. Brahma again means what is spoken, described is Brahma prapti. And that is actually Lord Krishna is giving an equation to us. First line has spoken what? Brahma prapti. What is Brahma prapti? Gaining of Brahma. The question is how to gain Brahma. What type of thaili we have to take put Brahma in that, or a vessel we have to take to bring Brahma with us, etc. So what is this Brahma prapti? Second line, Lord Krishna himself defined. Ya jnanasya nishtha. See, in the equation. First what pratijna he made? He made a promise that I am going to tell you how Brahma prapti can be gained, the mode how Brahma prapti can be gained. And what is that Brahma prapti? Ya. Ya refers to what? That Brahma prapti. It is jnanasya para nishtha. It is the most exalted nishtha, final culmination of jnana. So therefore equation is what? Brahma prapti is Brahma jnanasya para nishtha. Fine? Same thing now see that anena, continue bhashya. Anena, by first line of stanza with under discussion, ya Brahma prapti hi pratijnata. Whatever Lord Krishna has pratijnata means stated or promised. What he has stated? Brahma Prapti. Tam means that Brahma Prapti. Idam taya darshayitum. To show you as what? Idam. Supplementary notes. So therefore I say to show you as what? Idam. As this. So means Lord Krishna is going to point out this is Brahma Prapti. Directly. Say Idam taya darshayitum aha. Who said? Lord Krishna. What is that? Nishtha jnanasya ya para iti. Brahma Prapti is being shown as what? This. How it is this? Ya jnanasya para nishtha. So what is the equation now? Brahma Prapti is equal to jnanasya para nishtha. Fine. Now the question comes, what is nishtha? What is jnana? Now interesting dialogue is there. Question, answer, question, answer, question. I have not put there question, answer, but you will be able to know what is the question. Bhashya continues. Nishtha. What is nishtha? Nishtha means culmination. Its meaning is given. Paryavasanam. Paryavasanam. Parisamapti. Of course, context is of jnana, which was called as avagati. So, parisamapti. Iti etat. What is nishtha? See, he goes step by step. First he took nishtha, not jnana. First nishtha. What is nishtha? Paryavasanam. What is paryavasanam? Final, culmination. Then iti etat means parisamapti. Parisamapti means, suppose a big yajna is that. Abba, parisamapti. Avabhrita snana, you know, avabhrita snana. Avabhrita snana means a big festival, etc., or puja or yajna is done. You go and take the bath in the holy river. Along with that, you take the idols also. Idols, Venkateshwara. The idol. They take that their tank is there, I don't know. They take, Lord also takes bath and you also take bath. Lord takes bath. Lord, you make the Lord take bath, okay? Anyway, you see, Lord accepts all this equally. You see, he reciprocates to your bhakti. That is fine, that's why he accepts. He is ready to see if pure bhakti is there, he is ready to accept everything. That is fine, that's okay. So that avabhrita snana means it's a final abba. So that is done, that's so therefore here parisamapti. So parisamapti. Now question is parisamapti of what? We only see nishtha of what? It says answer. See now question answer. Kasya. Question. Kasya is question. Means parisamapti of what? Say answer is Brahma jnanasya ya para. Brahma jnanasya parisamapti, but not simply parisamapti, para parisamapti. In between you may be hanging and they say ho gaya karke. No, it should be total para. दो सूत्र हो गया, हाँ ब्रह्म सूत्र हो गया. So like that. So no, it should be para, final, means there is nothing further. Fine. So therefore, now the question is, what is jnana nishtha now? Brahma jnanasya parisamapti. Now, what is that? Next question. Kidrishi sa Brahma jnanasya nishtha. Nishtha told and nishtha for Brahma jnana. Now what you have got now? Brahma jnanasya nishtha. What is the nature of that Brahma jnana nishtha? Kidrishi sa. What is the question now? What is the nature of nishtha, final of Brahma jnana? Answer is, see this very interesting answer. Answer is Yadrisham Atma Jnanam. You don't want to know what is nishtha? It is just like Atma Jnana. Now new word has come. What is the word? What is Atma Jnana? So then it will come. Then the next question will come. What is Jnana and what is Atma? See how step by step he is leading now. Bhashya, how it is leading. See, now the question is, Yadrisham Atma Jnanam, because you have told us, Nishtha is culmination of Brahma Jnanam is Atma Jnana. Is it not? So therefore, that Nishtha, Yadrisham Atma Jnana, not, no, no. Yadrisham is not a question. Yadrisham Atma Jnanam, Tadrisham Jnana Nishtha. Means Jnana Nishtha is just like Atma Jnana. It is like this. Yadrisham Atma Jnanam, Tadrisham, we have to add there, Tadrisham Jnana Nishtha. Means, in English we can put, Nishtha is in conformity with Atma Jnana, or Nishtha is in accordance with the Atma Jnana. It's in accordance with the Atma Jnana. Next question is, Kidrisham Tat. So here what you want comes now. Kidrisham Tat. What is the nature of that Atma Jnana? You told what is that? Nishtha is just like Atma Jnana. The question is, we want to know what is Atma Jnana. Kidrisham Tat. Tat stands for Atma Jnana. What is the nature of Atma Jnana? See this question answer, huh? You have to see that those. If you can put that Q and answer you can put if you want that, so that it will be clearer. Of course, Kidrisham means question comes at right? So Kidrisham Tat. What is the nature of Atma Jnana? Answer is Yadrishaha Atma. This is very important. Atma Jnana is just like Atma. What is this? Atma Jnana is just like Atma. See, this is where it comes. Antakarana has to become just like Atma. So what is that? So therefore say, this Bhashyakara, okay, you can't say hanky-panky about these things, etc. Because they conclude something wrongly and then try to interpret, etc. and then try to misinterpret Bhashya also, because if they say Bhashya is wrong, they will have it. They will have it. That they can't say. Other things, they can say anything about this. Even Vidyaranya Muni also they can say something. They do say. Why? Vasishta. Problem with Yoga Vasishta. They are not think of it. So that is that. But Bhashyakara means first they claim as Vedanta. So therefore that means they can't do it. Advaita Vedanta means you can't go away from Bhashya. So I say, now look here. So therefore I say, so therefore what is that nature of Atma Jnana? Yadrishaha Atma. It is like Atma. In English you have to put Atma Jnana is just like Atma. Just like Atma. Yadrisha means what does it mean? Just like Atma. See, when you say just like Atma, something is becoming just like Atma. Look here. Just like Atma means what? You are comparing. Means something else becoming just like Atma. Who else can become it? Antakarana. So that's why Atmakara Vritti comes, step by step is going to come there. So Yadrisha Atma Jnana is just like this thing. So this is Aparoksha Jnana, not Paroksha Jnana. Now the question is, what is this Atma? Basic question now. See, look, you remember. See, it's very interesting. You see, question answer, you just make a note, etc. And now we started from where? Nishtha. From Nishtha of what? What is Nishtha? We have said, culmination. Of what? Brahma Jnana. So what is the nature of that Nishtha? It is just like Atma Jnana. It is Atma Jnana. So what is that Atma Jnana? Just like Atma. The question is, what is Atma now? What is Atma? He says, Kidrishaha Asau. Asau means who? Atma. What is the nature of this Atma? Interesting answer. Yadrishaha Bhagavata Uktaha Upanishad Vakyayi Nyayatascha. Atma is like what? See, this is Bhashya. As described by Lord Krishna. Not only that, by Upanishad. Not only that, justified by reasoning. See, now we have come to Atma. What is the nature of Atma? Yadrishaha, whatever. Bhagavata Uktaha, taught by who? Lord Krishna. Because we are commentaries on what? Bhagavad Gita, so that as taught by Lord Krishna. Not only that, Upanishad Vakyaihi Uktaha Nyayatascha Uktaha. Taught by Upanishad sentences and Nyayataha, reasoning in accordance with the Upanishad. That is what Atma. So therefore, the question now the question is, what is the nature of this Atma Jnana, and what exactly the nature of that Nishtha in Atma Jnana? This is now explained in detail, for which Purva Paksha comes. He helps us. Yes, he is helping us. So he is helping us. Says, Nano, continuing, Nano. Look, my dear, see, now how Pratyaksha Jnana we have taken will come to our rescue. You know the modus operandi of gaining the perceptual knowledge. See, Nanu, this Purva Paksha says, Sir, Vishayakaram Jnanam. Knowledge of a Vishaya is what? Vishayakara. What is Vishayakara? Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. See, keep in mind, secondarily, Gaunataha. Primarily, what is Jnana? Chaitanya reflected in Vishayakara Antakarana Vritti. But for secondary purpose, we call as what? Vishayakara Vritti as the Jnana. So therefore, what he said is correct. See, Jnana is Vishayakara means in accordance with the form of the object. Agreed or not? Yes. Now, sir, tell me, is your Atma Vishaya object? Or does your Atma have any Akara form? Jnana is Vishayakara. Atma must be Vishaya and it must have Akara. Both are not there. So therefore continuing. Na Vishayaha na api Akaravan Atma Ishyate Kvachit. See, Atma is na Vishayaha, not an object. Also, Atma Akaravan na Ishyate Kvachit. Na Kvachit means never. That na should go with Kvachit. So, na Kvachit means never. Ishyate means accepted, Angikriyate. Atma is never accepted as an object. Atma is never accepted as Akaravan with form. Atma is neither object nor Akaravan as form. Yes or no?
Yes.
Otherwise you have to specify. See, Atma is Vishaya means what happens? Atma is the Swarupa of the subject. You know the object. Who knows the object? Pramata, the subject. Atma is very content of the Swarupa of the subject, cannot be the object. So no Vishaya. Akaravan, you say Nirguna, Nirakara, not that. Therefore, he says, now how knowledge of Atma should take place? There it is Vishayakara, here it should be Atmakara. Atma is neither Vishaya, has no form. How Atmakara is possible now? He says, Tasmat, this is the Purva Paksha, Tasmat, Atmakaram Jnanam iti Anupapannam. See, knowledge is like Atma is improper. Why? Vishayakara Jnana. If knowledge of Vishaya is to be gained, it has to be like Vishaya. If knowledge of Atma must be gained, it must be Atmakara. Atma is neither Vishaya nor Akara. Therefore, Atmakara being is not possible. When Atmakara itself is not possible, Atma Jnana is not possible. Therefore, say, Tasmat Atmakaram Jnanam iti Anupapannam is improper. Therefore, the Purva Paksha asks, Katham tarihi Atmanaha Jnanam. How is it possible to gain the knowledge of Atma? See, finally what is being spoken here? Jnana Nishtha. To have Jnana Nishtha, first you should have Jnana. The Purva Paksha says, my dear sir, that jnana itself is not possible. Where is the question of nishtha? Well, jnana itself is not possible. So where is the question of any nishtha as such? So that's not there. So he says, so the katham tari atmanaha jnanam. So why? The Purva Paksha gives argument. Sarvam hi yad vishayam jnanam tat tadakaram bhavati. See, don't take this Purva Paksha is buddhu. He speaks to the point. What he said, see, look here. He said, Sarvam hi jnanam. Sarvam hi yad vishayam jnanam. All knowledge pertaining to a specific object is what? Tat tadakaram bhavati. Is of the nature of that specific thing to be known, correct? So that's all. And therefore, Atma Jnana must be what? Atmakara. But problem with Atma is neither it is Nirakarascha Atma iti uktam. Atma is Nirakara. When Atma is Nirakara, Atma Jnana also must be Nirakara. Why? You already told Jnana is like Atma. So therefore, Jnanatmanoscha ubhayoho nirakaratve. Earlier told no, Jnanam is Atma sadrisham. Yadrishaha Atma, tadrishaha tadrisham. Jnanam, so it means Jnana is like Atma. Now Atma is Nirakara. So therefore, Atmakara is not possible. Atmakara is not possible means Jnana is not possible. So, Jnanatmanoscha, of both Jnana and Atma, Ubhayoho, of both Nirakaratve, both which are formless without Akara, Katham tad bhavana nishtha. Katham, how? Tad bhavana, tasya atmanaha bhavanayaha nishtha. So tad bhavana nishtha means, bhavana means chintana, anusandhana. Nishtha, the final culmination of atma chintana means atma jnana. Why? That atmakara itself is not possible. If antakarana were to become atmakara, then you can repeatedly dwell on that atmakara. Nishtha is possible. Atmakara antakarana becoming itself is not possible. Why not possible? Because atma has no akara. So how, which has no form, can become, that is with form. Iti. Therefore, katham tad bhavana nishtha. So how is it possible? So what he means is now, in short, nishtha is final. Of what? Jnana. Jnana of what? Atma. What is Atma? What is the Atma Jnana then? Atmakara. Then what is Atma? As taught by who? Lord Krishna and Upanishad. So that means Jnana has to become Atmakara. Again, Jnana has to become means Antakarana has to become Atmakara. But Atma has neither Vishaya nor it can have Akara. Atmakara is not possible. Atmakara not possible. Atma Jnana is not possible. Atma Jnana not possible. Repeated what? Abhyasa of Atma Jnana not possible. Nishtha not possible. So this is what Pura Paksha. Bhashikara says, Na Sir, it is not so. Why? You don't know. You know, you don't know something. What you don't know? You don't know Atma. Yes, I know. That's why. That's why all this is. You don't know the actual characteristic feature of this antakarana. You don't say, look here, Atmakara means we don't say in terms of akara, in terms of shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha. You should be careful about that. Atma has no akara means what you mean by? Atma has no Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. You also, that means accept it. But when you say Atmakara means Antakarana becoming just like Atma. Atma is Nirakara, yes. Antakarana also has to become Nirakara. That's all. That is Atmakara. What we want is Antakarana has to become just like Atma. Yeah? That is what we want. This capacity is there in Antakarana. That is going to be proved now. That is going to be proved. He said na. Na means what was the final contention of Purvapaksha? Atma cannot become, Antakarana cannot become Atmakara. Atmakara is not means no jnana, not but that nishtha. That's why I say no, Antakarana can become just like Atma is possible. We'll see that tomorrow.
Bhadranno apivataya manaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rahugrasta divakarendru sadrusho maya samachadanat sanmatra karanopasamharanato yogo sushupta kumar pragaswapsamiti prabodha samaye yapratyabhinyayate Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye Ashubhani Nirachaste Tanoti Shubha Santatim Shruti Matrena Yat Pumsam Brahma Mangalam Param Ati Kalyana Rupatvat Nitya Kalyana Samshrayat Smartrunam Varadatvacha Brahma Mangalam Viduhu Omkaraschata Shabdascha Dvavetau Brahmana Pura Kantham Vitva Viniryatau Tasman Mangalika Ubhau Om Atha Om Atha Om Atha Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
You can just revise that question answer. It's not much else. Just question answer.